Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to Balloon Market Buzz on partyworldwide.net. Today we are joined by Mike Hurst from Reds. Mike, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you might have seen Mike. He's come and joined us and done some filming with us on the BMTV before. But as I've been asking everybody that's come in, I just want to find out a little bit more about what Mike thinks about the state of the industry right now. So, Mike, that is the question. What's your view on the state of our industry right now?
I mean, personally, as a retailer, we've never been busier.
All right.
We're pushing a lot of balloons out the door.
Yeah.
Which is what we want to do.
Are balloons the biggest part of?
Yeah.
Really?
We do party wear, but we are 85% balloons in our shop.
So when you say balloons, is it people come in just for single foil and stuff like that?
Yeah, quite often it's most people come in for single foil, and then obviously I'll upsell it for other things.
So how many people actually go out with a single foil when they come in for a single foil?
Yeah, not many. Maybe 8 out of 10 will generally go up with something better.
That's really interesting, actually.
That's my goal. We've just taken someone on in the shop.
Yeah.
The first conversation I had with him was, we don't want to sell single foils on ribbon. We need to do more.
That's really interesting, because obviously there's a lot of people that we hear about that are saying we can't compete with Morrison's, can't compete with Card Factory. We've got this, how can we sell this at this much? And you're saying that they're coming into you saying, I want to buy this. They don't even have the opportunity to say that's too much, because you're giving them something that's completely different. So
we're quite fortunate in our area. We don't have anything in our own town that compete. There's the odd florist that do foils, but nothing like what we can do.
Yeah.
There's no Card Factory. There's a Tesco, but they don't do balloons.
So what do you do then if somebody's coming in and they just want to buy a Barbie balloon or something? How do you upsell? What do you say?
It depends. Generally, they're coming in and they want a birthday balloon. Mm-hmm. So my first question is always, what's the age? So if I know the age and it's not a standard milestone, I know that I can turn them to one of my North Star mini number displays.
All right.
And as soon as they see one of those, they're generally sold instantly.
They're the ones that we did on BMTV.
We did that, yes. Okay. I'd normally have 2 or 3 on display, various points around the shop. So they're always in eye shot. And that's the target.
And I take it you keep your displays fresh all the time?
Yes.
So you don't let them
Lots
get
of balloon
saggy.
shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's some great little tips there. Ask a couple of questions to find out what it's for, knowing that if it's for a birthday, you're going to be able to point them to this. Okay, that's fantastic. And keep, obviously, your balloons displays shiny.
Exactly, just keeping them fresh and the window updated. We try to change our main window once a month. So we've currently got a theme based on mermaids, one that Sue Bowler did recently. Yeah. So loosely based on that. And just trying to keep whatever's in trend and whatever occasions are happening. Yeah.
So for you overall, it's very positive. Yeah. You've never been better. But what about the industry as a whole? What are the vibes you get throughout?
I mean, obviously there's the whole balloon release conversation going on everywhere at the moment. We haven't really had to change much because we stopped doing them last year.
So that was going to be my next question: is what are your thoughts on balloon releases? Because we've publicly said that we don't support them. We haven't supported them for years.
Yeah, I mean, so we've done quite a lot of balloon releases in the past. We did one live on telly for Brackley Town in the FA Cup.
All right.
Don't go and Google it because it was a shambles. There was a couple of schools in town that we did them as fundraisers for them during the summer, and they were great fundraisers for the school. You cannot doubt that. And the money that they generated through selling balloons with tickets or whatever they were on them really helped the schools and the kids.
Yeah.
Last summer, they didn't come to us, one of the schools, and I went asking questions, and it found out they were stopping it because of pressure from the parents at the school, because they didn't feel that it was appropriate to be letting all the balloons release into the atmosphere. Yeah. So that really got me thinking. Obviously, you guys haven't done them for a long time. And John at Bappia, that was around about the time he was starting to talk about the effects.
And now, of course, balloon releases
which we fully support. So we haven't done balloon releases for a year now. Yeah. We turn away people who come in for single balloons to release. Yeah. We kind of did a soft closure on it all. So if people wanted they pulled at my heartstrings. So it's
Yeah.
a funeral, they want a balloon for their kid to release. Quite often they wanted a foil, which we flat out refused anyway.
Yeah.
So we'd do a nice latex and explain to them how to release it quickly from the ribbon.
Yeah.
Whether they did it,
Yeah.
I could only do my best and tell them what to do. It's out of my hands from then.
So what do you say to them now? You say that was a soft, so I take it you don't even do that anymore.
So now I will flat out refuse.
So what do you say to people? Because I think that's the most difficult thing.
I haven't had that conversation yet.
Oh, right, okay.
I haven't had that conversation.
Well, let's have the conversation now. What do you think would be a good thing?
So the only thing that we're going to really look at doing, Sue Bowler came up with a good idea of having latex filled with wildflower seeds.
Mm-hmm.
So they can take the balloon on a stick and perhaps pop it and then sprinkle the flowers and...
Yeah,
that for me has more sentiment, because if the flowers grow, you've got something to go back and look at if it's to remember a lost one. Don't know. There's loads of ideas touting around. At the moment, I'm just having to say no to people. If I get an inkling that it's going to be for a release, they don't always say.
Yeah.
You can't. Most of the time, you can gauge if it's for a kid's party if they're going to tie them on the back of a chair.
Yeah.
So we will supply latex balloons on ribbon. Bagged up, and we generally put a sand weight on the outside of the bag.
Yeah.
Because we had one customer who let go of the bag once. So we try our best not to let them go up.
Yeah.
Once they walk out the door, there's nothing.
It's hard, but I think it's just education. We have to talk to people. We have to explain to people why we're making these decisions. And I just think, as an industry, it puts us in a stronger position. If ever we get into the situation that some places in Australia are in at the moment, that they're talking about a complete balloon ban, I think.
There's Norway as well, I believe.
Yeah. For it was a one-day event, and Norway. I think it was local councils, wherever it was, they said, no, we're not going to give out street licenses.
That was another one as well from last year. One of a local council, if I remember correctly, it was Oxfordshire. They'd put a ban on balloon releases in Oxfordshire, and there were fines incoming.
I think it's the way it's going.
It's only a matter of time before every council jumps on it.
Yeah.
And we are ready if it ever happens.
Yeah. No, that's great. Well, Mike, that's it. That's all I wanted to ask you. So thank you so much, as always, for coming in. That's it from us this time on Balloon Market Buzz. See you next time. Bye-bye.